Hey, what is up guys? Jeremy here and welcome back to another video. We're taking a look at some more really cool tweaks from Cydia that are compatible with iOS 9.3.3. Now if you guys see any tweaks in this video that I do not mention, be sure to check out my previous tweak videos because I've basically covered everything on my device. So like I said, if it's not mentioned in this video and you're curious about a certain tweak, check out those older tweak videos. The links for those are down in the description. But anyways, we're going to kick this off with my theme. I'm using Round iOS 8 Complete. I think it's a really cool theme. I'm a sucker for the circle app icons. I think it looks really cool. It does work with iOS 9 despite its name being Round iOS 8. It does look really cool in my opinion. I like the custom icons as you guys can see here on the springboard for Tweetbot, the Health app, also the Movies app, photos, camera, some really cool custom icons. And then the other thing I like about it is for everything that doesn't have a custom icon, it does have an icon overlay that does make every single icon circular, which is really cool. Like Pokemon Go, I think that looks really cool as a circle icon. If we swipe to the next page, you guys can see some more of the custom icons here as well. It does need to be updated. I'm not sure if it will be. As you guys can see, the Instagram application, the actual themed icon for that is not currently working, but that's not a big deal to me. If we swipe to the next page, we can go ahead and open up the folder here. So this is what some of these stock iOS applications look like the weather, contacts, maps, etc. Swipe to the next page here. Some more of the stock iOS applications. You can see what the custom app icons look like with this theme. Very cool looking. Again, this theme is called Round iOS 8 Complete. The next tweak I got for you guys is called Power Tap. This is a really cool tweak. So if we hold the power button on our device to bring up the slide to power off. So what this tweak allows you to do is to tap that slide button and it will give you different options. So we have slide to power off. Go ahead and tap it. As you guys can see, it changed to slide to reboot. We can go ahead and tap it again. Now we have slide to respring. So this is a really cool tweak. If you guys need a tweak for respringing your device, this is a really cool one to have installed. Tap it again, and we have slide for safe mode. So those are the options that you get with Power Tap. Like I said, it's a really kind of simple, cool tweak that's kind of under the hood. You wouldn't know that I had it unless I showed you it. And it's a quick way to, have a respring button on your device. Again, that tweak is called Power Tap. Next up we have Lumos. I believe that's how you pronounce it. But anyways, if we go to the lock screen here, basically what it does is it adds a little icon. As you guys can see, it's on the lower left hand corner of my lock screen. And basically what you do is if you tap that icon, it turns your flashlight on and off. You can't really see it on video obviously because I'm doing a screen recording, but it does work. You just tap it, turn the flashlight on, tap it, turn it off. It's kind of like one less step you got to take to turn your flashlight on, and it's really simple, and I like it. Also, it has some really cool options for customizing it. So if we go into settings here, here are the settings for Lumos. Go into configuration. You have two icon styles. As you can see at the top there, you have like a light bulb and then the style that I'm using. You can also change the button position, the x-axis and the y-axis. So you can basically position this button anywhere on your lock screen that you want to, which is really cool. And then you also do have the option for button opacity. So if you want to make it more transparent or less transparent, you can do that as well. So some really cool options with the tweak. Again, the tweak is called Lumos. Next up we have Dark Folders 7. So if we go ahead and open up a folder, I'm sure you guys noticed this earlier, but basically it changes the folder background to be a dark kind of blur instead of the white blur, which is kind of a simple tweak, but I think it looks good. It looks better than the white blur. I like the dark blur look instead. Very simple. There's no options to configure. Basically just install it and it works. Again, that is called Dark Folders 7. The next tweak I got for you guys is a tweak that I honestly have a hard time living without. It's called SwipeSelection. So if we open up the Notes application, I have a note in here. As you guys can see, it says testing SwipeSelection is awesome. Basically what this tweak allows you to do is to swipe on your keyboard to move the cursor in text. So if I go ahead and swipe to the left, as you guys can see, the cursor moves around as I swipe on my keyboard, which is really cool. So if I wanted to edit this text, instead of using the annoying kind of magnifying glass and using my finger to select where I want, I can literally just swipe on the keyboard. And I'm gonna kind of correct this tweak name because it's got capital letters in it, so we can go ahead and just do it like so, which is much quicker like I said, than using your finger to do it. Also, if we go all the way to the left here, if you swipe from the delete button over, it will highlight text, as you guys can see. So you can swipe to highlight. And then let me go ahead and turn that off. And if we go over, we can go in the opposite direction. So if we go from the shift button, we can select text, go in the opposite direction, which is really cool. And that's really all the tweak does. It's just really convenient, and it makes editing text on your device much easier. Again, this tweak is called SwipeSelection. Next up, we have SleepFX. This is basically an animation for when you lock your device or turn your screen off on your device. So if I go ahead and click the lock button on my device, as you guys can see, that is the old kind of TV tube animation. If we go into the settings, here are the settings for SleepFX. You have your effects right here. You have fade, tiles, flip, page curl, random, spin, split columns, suck, TV tube, zoom, fade. Also, colored smoke is kind of cool looking. I'll go ahead and select on that. That's what colored smoke looks like. Like I said, a bunch of different animations for, basically locking your device. I like the TV tube. You also do have a slider right here. This allows you to choose how long the animation is. You can make it faster by turning it up or slower by turning it down. I like to keep it on the faster side. You can also change the sound of your device when it locks. So you have some sounds to choose from. You have play mode, and then you have a wake effect, which is experimental at the bottom, which I don't really like using because it's kind of buggy, but I love the animations for locking my device. I think it looks really cool. Again, the tweak is called SleepFX. Next up, we have a Cydia application. You will have to add a source within your sources to get this app. I will leave the source down in the description next to the name of this application. It is called iCleaner Pro. This is a must-have app for anybody that's jailbroken, and it's just really nice how it works. Basically, what you do is you open it up, you can click on Clean, and iCleaner Pro will clean out all the unneeded stuff on your device, and it can usually free up a bunch of memory as well. It can also help make your device run a little faster. As you guys can see, you have message attachments that you can clean up, Safari, applications, OTA software updates, battery usage data, Cydia sources, unused dependencies, log files, cache files, temporary files. It cleans up a ton of stuff. I usually use this, I would say, every 2 weeks to a month, and it can typically clean a gig to 2 gigs of unwanted crap out of my device. It's honestly a really nice application. Again, it's called iCleaner Pro. The last tweak I got for you guys is called Status Bar Weather 8. So if you guys look at my status bar, as you can see, I have the current weather being displayed there, which is really, really cool. You have the icon for the current weather conditions, also the temperature, which is really nice. You can also see this from the lock screen, which I think is a really kind of cool looking effect on the lock screen. It's a stupid simple tweak. It's free. It's just, to add weather to your status bar. There is some options to configure within the settings of it, but I like just keeping it the way it is. You got the clock, so I got my time, the weather icon, and then the temperature. I think it's a nice even look for the status bar. It's a stupid simple tweak, and it's really nice. Again, that's called Status Bar Weather 8. So that's all the tweaks I got for you guys in this video. Like I said, if you see any tweaks on my device that I did not mention, I have covered them in previous tweak videos, and the video links for those are down in the description. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this tweak lineup, be sure to throw me a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot here at the channel. Also, if you guys want to see how to get paid applications for free, there's links for those down in the description as well. And if you guys want to see more tweak videos like this in the future, don't forget to click that subscribe button. This has been Jeremy, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.